Previously on Trekking with Trevor, we spent the afternoon hanging out and filming a herd of bison. It was a wonderful day with North America's largest land animal. Now, my goal is to photograph the animals with the full moon rising in the background. Will I succeed? Check out this video to find out. So right now, I'm out here standing in the open grassland here at Oak Ranch, and way out there, there's a herd of bison, and tonight is, of course, October 1st, and on October 1st is a full moon. So what I'm trying to do is, I would like to get a shot of the bison standing out there and the full moon rising in the background. It'll be a bit of a challenge. We'll see how it works. I do have my little hand clicky thingy, whatever you call it, to keep my camera stable so that way it's not shaking when I do snap the photo, because I'm gonna have to turn my shutter speed down low and turn up my ISO in order to get a good shot of this. So as long as the bison don't move too much, that'll be great, but I'm definitely experimenting here and we'll see how it works. I also kind of want to get a video of it too, like a video of the rising moon with the bison in the background. But the only problem is I'm limited. Like, I only have one tripod and there's not really any good spot to put my cameras. And so I could, film with this camera, but that would also disrupt my chances of getting a good photo. And if I just focus on photography, then I can miss out on getting a good video. So, you win some, you lose some. Bit of a tough choice right here, that's for sure, but I think I'm going to focus on photography. We'll see once the moon starts rising up. It'll be great. Hopefully it'll be great. Either way, standing out here is great. Like, it's beautiful. Look behind me. We got the Tetons in the background with the setting sun, the last bit of light before it completely disappears, and darkness is upon us with the rising moon in the background. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's 7:17 right now, and according to online sources, the moon is supposed to rise at 7:27, so about 10 minutes. However, that is probably more likely in a flat landscape, considering we got mountains over there. It may be after that time, so maybe closer to 8. So I'm basically going to stand here in shorts, so I got shorts on. And slowly get cold as the moon is rising and see if we could get some shots. So I think my biggest worry about being out here and waiting for the moonrise is that as it gets darker, it will be harder to see things, especially other bison. And it won't be good if a random bull bison starts to wander this way, because it'll be hard to see him. And I do not have any flashlights on me. There is a bull bison that's over there, and if he stays over there, that's great. I don't want him to wander in my direction, because both being in the dark, we'll both blend in well. We may surprise each other. He won't be happy, and then it's going to be a bunch of boo-boos, and I do not want to have to deal with a bunch of boo-boos. So as long as the bison stay over there, the herd stays there, and the bull stays over there, then we should be good. But we'll see what happens. Either way, I honestly think that this is going to be really nice. It's going to be cold, but just hanging out here, watching the full moon rise with the bison in the foreground, this beautiful landscape, it's going to be rewarding no matter what. So we'll see what happens. Was it satisfying?
Exceeded all expectations. You?
We're getting there. So this is my friend Charlie, everybody.
Hello.
He's been out here taking pictures with me. He's going to stand out here and freeze with me as we wait for the moon to rise.
Worth it.
So what are you shooting with?
I'm shooting with a Sony A7 III, and so far I'm very pleased with it. It's doing me great jobs with the wildlife and then also with the landscapes.
What lens is that?
This is the Sony 20mm 1.8, and so it's something that I really wanted to be able to get great landscape shots, but also to get star photos in case it's not a full moon night, which unfortunately is not tonight.
With that fancy gear, this dude's rocking it, y'all. I have old school. I Canon 7D. And instead of landscape lens, I'm relying on a 100 to 400 millimeter lens. Canon Series 2, so it's the newer one, which is nice. But he has the advantage.
Oh, we'll both get great shots.
Talking on camera, by the way.
Oh.
just so you don't assume I'm talking to you. All right, so it's getting darker, and the problem with that is that we can't see the bison. And so I have noticed with a few practice shots that the bison are moving. And so I'm hoping that wherever they move, we still have a good shot of the bison and the moon in the background. Or otherwise, I'm gonna have to grab my camera and frantically run as the moon rises, because once that moon appears, it's gonna shoot up into the sky like a shooting moon. We're changing locations because the bison moved, and the way it looks like, the moon is gonna rise not behind the bison. The bison will be out of the shot in that case. So we're gonna move, hopefully, be able to get the bison and the moon in the same shot. Hopefully. It's really hard. It's a bit of a gamble since you can't see the bison and there's not enough light in the valley yet from the rising moon. Yet. We have a problem, guys. The moon is up, but the problem is it's cloudy and the moon snuck up. I was hoping to get the moon right on the horizon with the bison in the background, but it's cloudy and so all that failed. Yay! Wildlife photography at night. Well, friends, our plans have been ruined. I was really hoping to get a nice photo of the... Sorry, I got distracted of bison patties. It's really hard to see bison poo where you're walking.
But you know it when you find it.
You'll know when you find it. Go to bed tonight and start to smell bison poo in my vehicle. Oh. Anyways, so yeah, our plans got ruined because of the clouds. So I had the vision of this full moon, big full moon rising on the horizon, just barely lighting up the landscape and the bison in the foreground and getting that epic shot. But because of the cloudy skies, that plan was pretty much ruined. Last night it was a beautiful moon. I wish I kind of would have done this last night, but you win some, you lose some. So can't have every photo opportunity be great. Yeah. Any words of wisdom from your end?
Headlamps.
Headlamps. My headlamp is dead. Yeah. I'm not very well prepared for this. Well, after a failed attempt to photograph bison at night, we finished off the evening with a little bit of dinner while watching the rising moon. If you enjoyed this vlog, then subscribe to Trekking with Trevor for more videos about wildlife and adventures. Also, check out my previous bison video for some cool wildlife shots.